Hello once again with Chief Arts and Design. We're here with Joseph Aaron Shepard. I showed you Stick With Me. Now Stick With Me is where someone had mentioned I can't even draw a stick figure. And here I am to tell you, yes, you can. A stick figure is simple. First and foremost, I hope all of your loved ones and all of y'all be blessed out there during these critical times, and you're safe and you're healthy. That's what's in my mind first and foremost. And while you're sitting around, I made a little video and stuff, try to give you a little something to do, share with you some things that my creators endowed me and blessed me with, and I feel I've been blessed, and I hope to share these blessings with you, the public, and whoever may come and visit my channel, because I do have some things to teach, because I have been taught, and I'm willing to learn, and I have learned as much as possible. I don't encourage youth to smoke cigarettes. I am of the Native American descent and ancestry, and tobacco should be used in a sacred manner with Native Americans. People who smoke today, they do it because they're addicted to it. I smoke and offer it up for a prayer, blowing the smoke, which is remembered in the visible breath of all life. That's all of you human beings. That's all the birds, animals, bees, insects, amphibians, reptiles. We all. The fire represents the sun, which is a great gift from our God. The greenness represents the Mother Earth, which is another great gift from our God. So I utilize tobacco in prayer. So if I smoke 20 times a day, I pray 20 times a day. But I do not encourage youth to smoke, because smoking is addictive, and they have caused carcinogens in the pore inside of that. It kills the little insects, and they also kill the plant life, the weeds, so they don't choke the young tobacco plants. So they pour that on there, that's pesticides, and it causes cancers. Just as well as people used to believe in wine, drinking the wines and breaking the breads, people use the wines today, and it's kind of, when they've been used for its wrong reasons. People get drunk and drive cars and hurt one another, violence and stuff when they're alcoholics. They don't follow the patterns of sipping wine while they eat their meals, supper times, or like the traditional people who are wine drinkers. Me, myself. So if I smoke during the process, I'm not encouraging youth to smoke. I'm not encouraging anyone to smoke. Those are my own personal choices, and I'm praying. And that's what I do with tobacco. So, YouTube, you decide if this is worthy for children to watch. I said that I would give you time, Miss Time Lady, Miss Shepard. How much time? From 5 minutes to 6. What time have I had now? 6:05. It is 6:05. 10 minutes have passed from me running my mouth. Now, 3 minutes and 25 seconds. I'm going to do what I said. I'm going to draw stick figures. Notice. No different. My two stick figures. This leads back to where I was discussing. Could you adjust that light for me? There's a glare on here, please. My manager. As I was speaking last time when I gave the reference to Stick With Me, which is the title. Could you adjust it up for me, please? I sure appreciate that. Yes, ma'am. Go on up a little further. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. So as I was speaking, just a little further, ma'am, please. Could you please? I need it flushed all the way up to the ceiling. And then over shining over this way. It was glaring. There you go. Thank you so much. Now, as I was mentioning, the lines that you see, all of these lines you see are not really particularly definite lines. They really need to be like your lines that you're gonna separate. And then the little lines you can take out. And if you recall how I spoke, and I said that you want to do the middle. Notice the lines, use rather than my nose and the middle point. This is my nose, and the two eyes are like this. In fact, if you'll notice, your average human beings, our stick people here, there's my little guy. Let's put an eye here, and the eye there, an eye here, and the eye there. Put the smile, put a smile. Okay. Now, we want to take, as I was mentioning earlier, go. This line in the center, we want to do one equal side over here. Over here we want equal side. Over here will be an equal side. Both balances from both sides. That center line that we're going to erase is gone. Okay? It goes the same way with these arms I was telling you about. The same equal side. Oh, excuse me. You're gathering what I'm telling you. The lines you're going to erase, you put them on the center of the lines you're adding on the outer layers. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. Do the same thing with her. Over here, we're going to put her some hair so you will know this is our little female. This is our little female. In fact, we didn't even give her a dress today. Come on her neck. We'll do the little thing. Remember the line that we're going to erase? Put two lines on both sides of it. We're giving her some neck. Oh, you got the lines here. Two lines on both sides of it. Two lines. Notice. Notice. All my lines that I originally started with the stick person is the lines that I'm drawing. Two lines parallel on the outsides of it. Now, once again, we mentioned there's a neck, and here's your torso. We know that they're thicker. They're around the size of your shoulders. But we can go on the outer skirts of the heads and come down here and do that. Do it like the measurement of the head, come right down there. See this right here? Come right down here. Draw our line. Come right down here. Draw our line. Now, if you note, I have my line that I'm erased in the center of these two lines. Or at least possibly, ladies and gentlemen. Now, look at our legs. They're still stick legs. We want to do the same thing. Come down the side of this line. Come on the side of this line. We're putting this line, we're going to erase the original stick with me line in the middle of these lines. So we're going. Notice. We're going. And what we're doing. We're making dimensions to the bodies. We're making the bodies. When we come down here, we go one on side of that line, one on side of that line, one on side of that line, and one on side of that line. It comes down. So when you're doing that, okay, we can come down here to the bottom. Go down here to the bottoms. Well, we do small little triangles. Let's do your little triangles. Come down here to the bottoms. We're gonna do this here number here. Boom. Come down here to the bottoms. Go straight across. Straight across. Straight across. Alright? Let's say a triangle. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. So, here, come again. You come to the end of these hands. Each one of these hands, draw a little dot. A little dot. The ones that you originally started, the line, the stick figure. Put a little dot there, a little dot there. Okay, on these dots, you're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? On this dot, you're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still, it's 5. It isn't 5 because you have 5 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Note. Now, as we go on, what do we got to do with the 5? Here is the same stick that we're going to have to erase, but we have to keep the lines in between, 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 in between. Go over here. Oh, there he is. Go around, in between, in between, in between, in between. Come out here. Keep it in between, in between, in between, in between, and in between. So, we're having, right here, as I mentioned earlier, a person's head is in this round. We're like eggs. So, the circumference of a head is like an egg. We need a roundness. So what we'll do with our characters, we're going to turn their heads into eggs. Come down here at the bottom, do a little egg. Try to do little eggs. Come around, do a little egg. We'll have the little eggs. Now, we'll have the little dots for the eyes. Draw a line right through the little eye there, the dot. A line through that dot. A line through this dot, and a line through that dot. Then, we'll put some eyelashes up there. Eyelashes up here. And then we can come right here. We don't have to draw anything. We just draw one little line right there, and one little line right there. Then we come up under the little smiley mouth that we drew earlier. The little smiley mouth. We draw a little tiny line right there. And then go up in his little smiley mouth. Line right there. That gives us the impressions of the little mouse and the little lip. But these are cartoon characters, not real, but in the same token, they're no longer stick figures. They're no longer stick figures. If you'll notice, they're no longer stick figures, and we give them dimension. How you give them dimension, you start give them shade. Because anything that has a roundness, a cylinder to it, has shade to it. It reflects shade. My little guy here, we can throw on his head a ball cap. Something a little extra. Throw on his head a little ball cap. Throw a ball cap. Throw a little hair right here. Okay. Now, we're going to his neck does look kind of long, so we can cut off his neck some right here. Bring his shoulder right here. Okay. Now my little girl over here, remember I said some of them have curly hair? Same with little guys, some of them have curly hair. You'll notice some have straight, wavy, some have curly. That's the makeup of us human beings. We're particular and we're unique and beautiful in our own ways. Now you'll notice my two characters here, they're no longer stick figures. And where I'm taking the stick figure from out of them at, for this 14 minutes, I will take and I will come in and I will tell you the original stick body that they had. Let's get rid of that stick body. Get rid of that stick body you had there, young man. You're putting on some weight right now. We put a little bit of weight on you, and let's move these stick bodies. There's your stick leg. There's your stick arm. There's your other stick arm, and we move your stick neck. Oh, we got the little queen over here, little princess. Move her stick neck. Move her little stick arm out of there, out of that sleeve there. Oh, move that one. Move the little stick torso here. Move her little stick legs. And then we got to little, no longer stick figures. That somehow, some way, when they ate something, they gained a little weight. Now, as I said, if you want to do it, we call it a triangle. Look at this triangle. A triangle. This triangle right here, we can use it and come right here and cut the top off the triangle. And we come through here. We just come on down. Then we can come in here, put little things here, drop right there, put a little loop right here up under here. She's got her little. Then we can put some pom poms in her wrist. She's a little cheerleader now. And you know what? As far as I'm concerned, she is number one. This little guy over here, oh, already we have to put him a baseball glove on his hand, and then we got to put him a baseball suit on. We'll put him here's his shirt. We'll put him a shirt on, a baseball shirt. There he goes. Okay, and this guy here, his number is 1. He's number 1 also, just like sis. Now, up under here, I will do it calls it the more. You see, notice my egg and the dimensions. These people here, I'll put them a little shade up under here. This shade up under there, because the light shining from up here, it's going to cast a shadow. And where does it cast that shadow to? Casts it up beneath under them. So we'll notice that they have to have some dimensions on their bodies. A kind of roundness to the shadow. Notice this. She has somewhat shadow on one side of her body. Notice. So him, same type of way where the shadow's out on her. If the sun was shining here, it was still a shadow. And the shadow will be on this side. It's all about the dimensions. All about the dimensions. Looking and seeing what you draw. Knowing what you draw. This was another little session of Stick With Me. I hope within these 20 minutes that you have enjoyed it. My next session, I will start on the animals. It's best you look at things. Because, I mean, we draw what is real, we draw what is life. I look at things, people draw flowers, people draw birds, people draw mountains, sceneries. So what you see is important to drawing. Most of the stuff with interpretation. None of us are no cameras, so we do not take perfect pictures, especially your artists who freelance and do commission works. So all those try to be precise. But with me, all I want to do is just get you where you started out drawing, and you can enjoy it, and you see the enjoyment of it. It's simple. Stop trying to make things hard. We've made life hard enough for us, and times are hard on us, and I hope you've enjoyed this little time I gave you with Stick With Me with Chief Arts and Designs. I do hope all of your loved ones out there are blessed. You stay healthy. You stay blessed, smart, and beautiful. For life is beautiful. You all are beautiful. Until again, we'll do animals next, or we'll do landscaping. Whoever visits the site on YouTube, give us some votes. You want to see some landscaping, or would you like to see some animals? I will try and teach. And we can take these and we can advance them. I will draw them and perfect them more better. This is not my drawing style, the best I can do, but this is an introduction from me to you. I'm trying to teach people how to draw, because drawing is a beautiful way to spend time. It's enjoyable. It's creative. It's relaxing. There's so much benefits you can get from drawing. People can even earn a way of living. Art is everything. All of us are artists. Every single human being that has an eye to see, an ear to hear, even those who don't. My blind brothers and sisters, they can feel and they can mold and they can sculpt. My deaf brothers and sisters, they can see the beauty of art. My blind, hey, if you've been endowed and you're blessed on this earth and you can see, and you're not blind, crippled, and crazy, utilize your gifts that you've got. Some people on this earth don't have them. There's some people that can't draw. They can't see a drawing. They can't see a beautiful rainbow. And there's some that can't hear the sound of the beautiful music. The sound of a beautiful bird. There's some that can't walk, can't talk, can't even use their hands. If you can, I ask you to use these hands to do good. Use your feet to walk, to promote, to be the best you can be. From this day forward, I want to be the best I can be. And I want to be the best I can. And never will I be less of a man. You all be blessed. And know, one love for my great master, one love for my great master, and one love down to all of y'all. From Joseph Aaron Shepherd, one love. And may the Creator bless you all. Thank you so much.